Like, I just... Welcome back to Rewind bschwitty, because why is the sky blue? Today, happy Wind Down Wednesday, everyone. Today I want to talk about something. Something that I first heard about just a couple weeks ago. It's not really news, because it's been around for a while, but it just... It's ridiculousness. A little backstory. So, there's white wine, there's red wine, and there's rosé wine. And those are the colors that wine is, or are. I don't know the grammar on that. There's also something that's becoming increasingly popular called orange wine, which is when you have white wine that does skins-on fermentation. Kind of gives it a little orangey color, I guess. But those are all natural parts of the fermentation process. And, I've had some skins-on fermentation whites that are really fun. And, it's an evolution of white wine. And it's a fun experiment to see what happens when you do that. It was not fun. Let me just read the headline of this article. First Chardonnay blue wine, a real thing in the U.S. market. So, apparently blue wine has kind of been a thing in Europe for a few years now, but it first came to the U.S. market in late 2017, almost a year ago, through a brand called Bleu Prefer. And it's the first wine that they made is a 100% Chardonnay, and it's blue. What they do is they take the Chardonnay, and then they isolate a pigment from Merlot skins and take that pigment and turn the Chardonnay blue. So this brand called Bleu Prefer, they've distributed more than 210,000 bottles of blue wines in different countries around the world over the past couple of years. And now they're building a brand in the United States. And currently, on the website, they have their Chardonnay and they have Cava. Both are blue, and both are available for purchase in the U.S. Now, like I said, I'm all for innovation in winemaking, but what's the point? What is the point? What is the point of making Chardonnay blue? Is that an appeasing color to you? Is that something that you want in your wine? And let's be real here. This is made by a third generation winemaker from Spain. So his family's been in the business for 2 generations before him. He just... Let's be real. He's after a target market, and the market is my age category. It's the Millennials. We talked about Millennials ruining the beer industry. Now it's time to talk to the Millennials about ruining the wine industry. Millennials, meet me at camera 1. I guess we've been using camera 1 for this angle. Camera 1, zoom in on me. Now out a little bit. All right. Millennials, You listening? Stop making people think that you want stupid shit like this. What's the point of drinking blue Chardonnay? Blue has no flavor. Blue is a color. Orange is a flavor and a color. I'm getting sidetracked. Blue raspberry, not a flavor. The Chardonnay, it's 100% Chardonnay, and then they put the extracts from Merlot in it that give it a cherry, raspberry, and passion fruit flavors. What? Why? What are you doing? What are you doing that's saying, hey, we don't want to conform to drinking white wine or, wine that's traditional or good, or we want something innovative. And to be fair, innovation has forced the beer industry to stop thinking like macro producers and to actually try with their microbrews. And kudos to you guys for that. I appreciate that. I appreciate going into a bar and being offered beers that aren't shite, that I can enjoy and savor instead of slamming back 5 Coors Lights in the course of an hour. But you're messing with my wine. You're making my wine blue. Is there a naturally occurring blue drink that you would drink? Look at this thing. It looks like you're drinking chemicals. Do you not remember the Mr. Yuck stickers that we were supposed to put up on like the Windex bottle and all the cleaners when we were kids? Does no one remember that? We're not supposed to drink things that look like it's going to kill us. And that's an evolutionary standpoint, not just like a recent development. You go out into the wild and you see something that's like super colorful and crazy. It's poisonous. Just don't eat it. Don't drink it. If you saw nuclear waste running down past you and you haven't already died of radiation poisoning, would you drink it and then die of radiation poisoning? Probably. Stop. Just stop. Don't let them tell you what you want to drink. Don't let them define you by being undefinable, because clearly they think they can define you. And that's with things that aren't the right color. What's next? Gold flakes in our alcohol? Oh, God damn it. What's next? Beer pong, except with champagne. What's next? A champagne flute that you could drink like a bomb. I get it. We've lost. We've lost the culture war. We've been defined, and we've succumbed to avocado toast and fucking blue white wine. Where do we go wrong? Like, I get it. We're trying to define our own paths, but that's just stupid. There are reasons trails have been blazed already. And I realize I'm arguing for conformity. You've broken me so much, millennials, that I am arguing for tradition and conformity. It pains me as much as it probably pains your ears. Look at this hat. Does this scream Seattle Mariners? No. Does this scream Seattle Mariners? No. Is this the traditional Seattle Mariners hat? No. I have a bunch of fucking hats that are slightly different from what the Seattle Mariners hats are. Look at this. These aren't just props that I'm pulling out. I wear these hats all the time. And it's because I think, Well, the regular Seattle Mariners hat is just overplayed, and I want to be slightly different while still being in the general area. And that's what we're doing wrong with blue wine. Blue wine is stupid. It's not a different colored hat. It is a different colored wine. And there's a difference. And if you're a late 20s to early 30s millennial, you understand my analogy here. I'm sorry if that doesn't make sense to anyone else out there, but I know you do. And there is a reason for that. It's because while we've claimed to not want to conform, we've now been pigeonholed into this whole just stereotype of non-conforming conformists. And I mean, look how Gen Y did. They had the grunge movement, and they had fucking baggy ass jeans, and they didn't conform and whatever. But we're turning into them. And marketers and people that prey on idiots out there, you've heard me argue many, many times about wine marketing and how it's just a whole lot of bullshit. And for the love of God, don't fall for it. That being said, push back out so we can talk to everyone else again. Sorry you had to sit through that, but we needed to talk. Let's be honest, my millennial itch is going off right now, and I really need to know what these blue wines taste like. Are they different than Chardonnay? Is it a Spanish Chardonnay that's so different from the Chardonnay that I'm used to that making it blue doesn't make a difference? Or the Cava, sparkling blue wine. That sounds so stupid that I have to try it. So, that being said, while I won't be reviewing it this Friday, I ordered some moments before I went on this tirade, and hopefully it will be here by next Friday, and we will have the review next Friday. I will try some blue Chardonnay and some blue Cava, and after that, maybe I'll be eating my words, maybe not, maybe I will just retire from this whole wine game if it's like a genuinely good wine. All right. Thank you for joining me on Wine Down Wednesday. I hope you can raise a glass and drink away the rest of the day with me. I'm gonna get sloshed if I'm forced to ponder this blue wine stuff any further. Thank you for sticking with me on this Wine Down Wednesday. I'll see you Friday. Friday we're doing a vlog from the disc golf tournament this past weekend at Castoro Cellars. I'll see you Friday, and thank you so much for watching this week again. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. 100 subscribers, that's really awesome. If I could do anything for you, let me know in the comments below. If not, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Have a glass of wine. Don't think about blue wine any longer. This has been Rewind. My name is bschwitty, and I will catch you next time.